Okay, so today the topic is trading options safely for wealth accumulation. So take note of this topic. So of course, when we actually design a course, the topic actually says a lot. So a lot of people can actually just use options for trading, day trading. Okay, buy today, sell tomorrow, buy today, sell tomorrow. And as want to make quick money. Okay, so if you have been with me long enough, you know I am actually more of the wealth accumulation type. How to make money using system, designing a system. Okay, so whereby with this system over long term you can generate steady income. So just like anything else. Okay, so in fact, many of us have already traded in options before. If you have bought or sold a property before, you would have actually dealt with options before. Okay, so I don't know whether this jargon rings a bell to you. If let's say, for example, today you actually want to view a flat or view an apartment, you like it so much, you say, yes, I'm ready to buy. Pump. Okay, so you realize that the first thing you have to sign is actually this thing called options to purchase. Okay, what does this options to purchase do? Okay, after you sign this option to purchase, you have to give a seller a nominal sum. Let's say 1,000, depending on HDB or private condo, 1,000, 3,000, or 10,000, whatever. Okay, so after actually you pay the option fee, you actually get this option to purchase. Now, with this option to purchase, okay, you have the right to buy the property within certain time, usually 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, if you actually want to, at the agreed price. Okay, you have the right to do so. If you actually choose not to do so, okay, you can. So after, let's say, for example, you sign the option to purchase, okay, then you so decided, oh no, I cannot get my loans, or for whatever reasons you don't want to buy the property, you can, because you actually have the right. Now we actually talk about this thing called call option first. Call option. What is a call option? A call gives you the right to buy the underlying instrument. Okay, the call option gives you the right to buy the underlying instrument. Okay, so again, let me give you a numerical example. Assuming now the stock price is actually $55. Okay, and you are able to buy the call option at $50. And with this call option, you have the right to buy from the option seller the stock at $50. Okay, that's what it means here. Okay, so the stock price is 55. Okay, you can actually buy a call option at $5. And with this, after you buy this, you have the right to buy the stock at a price of $50. This is what we call the strike price. Okay, and of course, options, by the way, options, there's a time to expiry, there's expiry date. And of course, you can have this contract only for 1 month. So this is what happened here. Okay, so of course, this is 55. So assuming that the price drop, you bought the options, bought option, assuming the price drop. So let's say the price dropped to $30. Will you actually want to exercise your option? Yes or no? Will you actually run to the option seller and say, okay, I want to buy the stock from you at $50? Yes or no? Let's say when the price dropped to 30. Okay, thank you so much. No, of course not. If you can buy at 30, why don't buy at 50? Okay, now, so options also let you able to earn fixed income. So like, for example, for stocks, we can earn fixed income from dividends. So options actually give you another way to actually earn fixed income, which is of course through earning the premium. Earning a premium. So you can actually be an option writer. So very interesting, very interesting. So sometime in options, okay, a lot of people always think that, okay, investment, I must put money in first. Okay, so if you actually become an option seller, option writer, you actually collect money. Okay, you actually collect money. No need to put in, okay, not say no need to put in a sense. Of course, when you open an account, you have to put in some money there. Okay, but when you actually write the options, you actually collect money. So you become like running a business. You actually sell options. Okay, but of course, then you actually have to manage the risk.
Okay, 2020, my overall performance for the year was about 100k profit. Okay, positive P&L. So far, I have just a rough gauge, I'm already like almost halfway past the halfway mark of what I achieved in 2020. So my year 4, I'm doing better. But the more important objective was this: building up my portfolio to a six-digit figure. So because I realized that the one of the key to successful being a successful investor is also having the capital, to having the bullets to be able to invest. And with a bigger war chest, you are able. Actually able. How does a 3-step FL process work for me? Is this starting at the fundamental? Is the fundamentals here? I am referring to myself as an investor. What am I fundamentally as a person, as an investor, as a trader? What is my risk profile? What do I like? Once I understand myself, once I know myself better, I will go analyze which are the potential stocks or the type of instruments that fit my profile as an investor. And then the R stands for realization action. McDonald's, let's have a look at the charts. Okay, so what I've done is I've reset my account. So I'm using this platform called Think or Swim. So you can actually use the virtual trading or paper trade account, and by default they will give everyone who has 100,000 a 6-figure portfolio to start with. Okay, so McDonald, if you look at it on a trend basis, it is on the uptrend. So on the uptrend, what will be the strat that I will use? I will use a buy low, sell high type of buy call. Okay, so I will look at, let's say, okay, this is the delta. I'll look for delta that is 0.8 or lower. So I will buy a call at a strike price of 195. I will offer to pay $46.40 per option. So which means I'll have to fork out 4,640 for me to have the right to buy 100 shares of McDonald's on 20th of January 2023 at $195 per share. Okay, so I've put in the order. Okay, so maybe as another example, what I'll do is I will look at the strike of 200. So what I'm trying to do here is this. I'm putting in an order for one contract. One contract is 100 shares of McDonald's. That gives me the right on 20th of January 2023 to buy 100 shares of McDonald's at $200 each. When today the price is,
I'm quite sure the fact that you are still here today, thank you so much. In fact, most of you actually still stay back today. You do desire to be a successful option trader. Okay, so I just want to go to one part whereby, you know, what are some of the paths you can actually take to be an option trader, and what are some of the correct mindset you should have. So please do not have that, is again an instrument for you to get rich quicker. Okay, it's definitely not an instrument for get rich quick. Yes, maybe you can, but then it will be expense of higher risk. It's just like, for example, you go casino, you also can get rich quick. Of course, you also can lose big. So no, especially if you actually want to join our program, be part of us, don't have this mindset, and we are definitely not here to teach you to become rich instantly. So the way we actually want to put it here is this. Also, option investing, in our eyes, in our opinion, is more like a part-time job. You need to put in effort. So there isn't like some or little or no money down secret then become rich. So please don't have this mindset, especially if you actually want to learn options from us. So set the right expectation. Nobody master options in 1 or 2 days. Xiongyo actually do it for 1 or 2 years, but of course, if let's say with guidance, we are quite sure you can shorten your learning curve. Okay, don't expect to trade with real cash initially, or practice with virtual money first to get comfortable. Like the platform he showed you just now is actually a virtual platform. You can play with virtual money. And again, yes, we are repeating because it's important. Not get rich quick is about safe investing and risk management. As I mentioned just now, option is a risky instrument. It's a higher risk instrument than stocks. Let's accept it. Learn the risk management part first before you think about how to actually generate money for you. Okay. Now, there is actually like I said, it can be a bit more complex product. So actually, Seongyo have two main programs to actually help people to really get started options. Okay, one is actually this thing called a group coaching session. This is really for those who have not invested in options before, want to go into options. He will really want. In fact, we call this a hand holding session. He will actually hand hold you, okay, to make sure you can be comfortable. After his session, you will actually be very comfortable to start investing in options, trading options on your own. Okay, so what does this session entails is actually one full day. Of course, now it's actually still going to be online. Okay, this one full day session is going to be online. You learn options basics, you learn details about its FAR process, you learn more about option strategies, and there will be a trading platform and actual exercise. So before you come for the lesson, okay, Seongyo will already be in contact with you, okay, already help you to download all the necessary stuff on the platform, so that on the day itself, on this day, you will come in and you will exercise with him. Okay, it's not that, oh, you just watch him do. No, you must have your platform ready, which of course you will share with you how to, and you will click the buttons alongside with him. Okay, so again, like I said, one day after that, yeah, you are familiar with the platform. Okay, I'm quite sure you still have a lot of questions. So this program, you have a 1 month WhatsApp support group. So you can actually ask him questions anytime in that 1 month. I must say, I'm quite impressed with Seongyo. His response rate is actually quite fast, very fast. Definitely within 24 hours, you can get his answer, and you don't get like 1 2-liner answer. So in fact, sometimes he write very long paragraph to make sure you understand. Okay, and this is the part which I respect him the most. Okay, not many people dare to do this, which is do a live trading discussion. Okay, so we have actually discussed about this, and I'm so glad he's willing to take it up. So a lot of time, the best way to learn is to really jump into the battlefield. Okay, we talk about virtual, we actually talk about what you call that, theory. Yes, may not really feel the sense, really jump into the battlefield. And this one, okay, what's going to happen here is this, he actually going to trade live with his real money, and he's actually going to show you his screen, trading with real money, his real trades. Okay, so what happened here is this, you will be actually joining him for his 2 live trades. Okay, before the trading session, there'll be discussion. He will tell you his strategy before the trade. Then when the market opens, then you really go in and watch him in action. Then of course, see him make money, lose money on the spot, and see how he reacts. Okay, so that's why I really respect him. Not seriously, not many people dare to actually do so in front of an audience. So of course, this part is actually going to be late night. I think it's from 9 to 11 p.m. For that reason, because we are talking about the real life trading. Okay. Okay, once again, okay, we want to be very clear. Okay, this is a higher risk complex instrument. Okay, we don't think that options is something whereby you attend lectures, sit back, and you can learn. So there was one time I was actually very shocked. There's actually this person went through some other option course, and after that don't even know why it's naked. I was like, oh no. Okay, good luck to that person. So no, okay. So it's a group coaching session. That's why we only have maximum of 10% per run. Maximum of 10. Okay, we are very strict on this. Okay, so that we want to make sure, okay, Seongyo you will have Seongyo 100% attention, very good attention. In fact, most of the time Seongyo can remember you by your name, after the session. Okay, so that is really what we actually want to do. Is a hand holding session. It's not a lecture. You listen, you go. Why we actually believe in this? Because option trading is a professional skill set. It's not something that you sit back, you can actually learn. Okay, that's why we actually call the hand holding session. So of course, the other program which I didn't really want to put in here is this. End of the day, options investing don't have to be an individual sport. In fact, investing is never an individual sport. It's actually a group game. Okay, it's a team game. Why you actually want to analyze alone? Why do you actually want to trade alone? Okay, why don't you actually trade in groups? Okay, so in fact, for those who actually went through this program, again, Seong Yo has agreed to set up like an ongoing group. So if you went through this program, and you want to join his group, you're welcome. Okay, then you'll be like every month coming together at least once per month. Okay, during that month, you can actually WhatsApp each other. Okay, and on the day you come together, is really live trade and go in and see each other in action. So that is the group part. Okay, so of course, to really join his group, his investment group, which is which is on ongoing money basis. Okay, it's only for those who actually went through this program. So after the program, you'll be empowered to do these few things. Number one, of course, participate in the US stock market. Okay, by the way, the options market, we are actually using US. Okay, as mentioned just now, Singapore, the options market is still not really liquid enough. We have the options market, we actually call it warrants. Okay, warrants, which is actually quite similar to options, but in terms of liquidity, in terms of number of option writer, option buyer, is definitely a lot lesser than the US market now. Seong Yo, correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, options market is 10 times the US. In terms of market cap, it's actually 10 times the stock market, correct, for US?
Based on some study, yes, it is 10 times bigger. In fact, sometimes options market can have an influence on how the stock market actually moves. Just like,
Okay.
just like you were saying that the bonds market is actually bigger than the stock market, right? So
Yep.
yeah, so options market is actually bigger. By some estimate, it's 10 times. Yes, you're right.
Okay, thank you so much. So that's why you'll be using US market, and of course, Seong Yo will actually share with you all the free to use screener. There's a lot out there. Okay, so even immediately after the course, you will know actually how to at least generate regular cash flow from writing options through either the money options for S&P, and one low body stocks like Bank of America, and of course one high priority stocks as Apple stocks. So these are the things you definitely will know, okay, after the program. Okay, I just want to share what I mean by Seong Yo is actually very detailed in the WhatsApp support group. Can you see these are some of the messages Seong Yo has put in? It's never about one, two-liner, so he will really explain, talk about what is going to happen, okay? So when people ask questions, he's willing to put in a lot of effort to give the answer, and sometimes he even include charts to demonstrate. So this is what we really mean by hand-holding session. It's not about, attend my class, then thank you. No, this is really one hand-holding session. Okay, and of course, the Watch Me Trade Live. Yes, I think I've spoken about this. Again, I want to emphasize, it's not easy, okay? Not easy to really show, as in all trader, there are times whereby you make money, you lose money, and when you lose money in front of a lot of people, the stress is there. And yes, Seong Yo is actually willing to show you how he handled the stress and how he actually reverse and do what it's supposed to do. Okay, for the fees, as you can see here, the full fee is actually about $780. Okay, before you think whether it's cheap or expensive, all I can ask you is this, we use $780 to acquire a professional skill set that can potentially become your primary source of income. So do you think that is worth it or not? No. Seong Yo has demonstrated now options investing is his full-time income. He's not like working anywhere else. He's depending on options for his full income. Okay, and can you imagine this? If let's say all you need to do is 780, some of us have to go and do MBA, some have to go to degree program to acquire these professional skill sets, and we are just talking about 780. You do the maths. Okay, or put it this way, even if let's say we just help you to shorten the learning curve. Okay, so let's say you do yourself, yes, you can eventually do it. But of course, if you do yourself, of course, like everything in life, like cycling, you have to fall down a few times without guidance. And let's say all we need to do is to help you 6 months worth of time and error. Okay, so instead of, let's say, for example, getting regular income 12 months later, you get it like maybe 3 to 4 months later. you start having a regular income. Okay, that means get the income maybe 6 to 9 months earlier. Or put it this way, what we actually prevent you from making basic mistakes like incurring loss. What if you go and do a naked call, like what Seung Yeo did, lost $50,000? If we help you to prevent that kind of loss, do you think this is actually worth it? Okay, so do your maths. These are some of the feedback from the past participants. If you were to join us, you will be batch number 4 or 5. I'm not sure, Seung Yeo. Maybe you can help me remember.
4.
You'll be batch
Number 4.
Thank you so much, batch 4. And of course, so far, those who actually went through, very happy with what Seung Yeo has done to them. Thank you for your patience. Give us ample opportunity to ask questions about option trading. Okay, so as we have talked about a lot, take the necessary risk measure first and foremost, preserve your capital. And this is the style. This is our style. We want to be very clear. Again, we are not here putting you become instant millionaire, but if you are talking about preserving capital, generate steady income, okay, this is where we actually want to focus on. Sharing his mistakes and valuable lessons that he learned from many years of trading, able to expert the process of your learning how to trade options. Inspire confidence in me possible due diligence to earn a second stream of income by trading responsibility. So now there's actually quite a number of previous participants. They are already on their own, capable to trade on their own. So really have the confidence. I'm quite sure, just by seeing that trading demo just now, I'm quite sure ask you to go and trade tomorrow. It's not so easy, not so straightforward. Of course you can, okay, definitely take a long time, and to build that confidence, I must say you'll be some effort. Okay, possible to earn a second income from trading options, which may one day be even surpass your primary income. Very patient teacher, so that's what they say. Seung Yeo spend no effort to impart his knowledge. And if you want to learn from the best option teacher, choose Seung Yeo. Highly recommend him. Okay, so these are some of the feedback of the past participants. Okay, so we understand during this COVID period, some of us may actually want to help each other. So instead of 780, we're actually going to do a special price just for this period, 538. And to thank you to spend 12 hours, you actually have invested 12 in us. Thank you so much. We just want to throw in another $50 preview discount if you sign up today. If you sign up today, additional $50 preview discount. Okay, so think about it. A lot of people has think that, okay, I want to do something different. I attend seminar. Then after I attend seminar, okay, I go back and think about it, and then do nothing else, and of course nothing changed. So if you so decided that, do you think that this is something for you? This is something going to change your life. Okay, maybe break your routine like what Seung Yeo has went through. Really spend more time with his family. Okay, able to have more free time. Okay, take action today. Take action today. And to do that, additional $50 discount. Okay, as mentioned, we have 10 only. These are the dates. Okay, it's actually going to happen on next Saturday. The one-day program is actually next Saturday. Okay, and it's online. Okay, all the sessions are online. Next Saturday online. The Saturday one is from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. as you can see here. Okay, then the virtual trading is the subsequent week. Okay, Monday and Friday. So watch the time. This is p.m. This is not a.m. This is p.m. Okay, for reasons I mentioned just now, this is live trade, and of course US market only open in our night, 9 to 11 p.m. Okay, if you can't make it for these 2 dates, okay, if you can't make it for these 2 dates, not to worry. Number one, there'll be recordings. Okay, you'll get the recordings. Number two, okay, the subsequent rounds where we actually do this virtual training for subsequent class, you will be invited back to do the makeup. Okay, so there'll be a lot of opportunity to make up, because every time we run this program, run this class, there will be this virtual training. You can definitely join the next one if you can't make it. But in that case, you will actually get the video recording.